Saline just swept Huron in the district semifinal. Coach, first, before we get to tonight's game, talk about the way this team finished the season to take the SEC.
They have worked so hard. I think we were riddled with injuries in the beginning of the season, and there was a lot of new components. We're a very young team this year, so we had a lot of just growing pains after 2 years of expectations of really good seniors and leaders, so we had to find ourselves this year. So it took a little while, but the end of the season, we had a really great win against Saline East, a couple good wins against Bedford, so I think we're kind of on our up and up. We're hitting our stride, figuring out a consistent lineup. So I'm really proud with how we've responded, and it was enough to take the SEC after we were a game or two down. So the fact that we had a goal, we knew we still could get it done, and we worked really hard, and so it was great.
What did you think of the way you guys played here today against Huron? Obviously, you swept. There weren't really any close games toward the end of the third one.
I mean, it's great always. We have a young team, so getting everybody in for a district game so everyone gets to contribute, it's always a coach's dream, right? And getting the kind of the shakes out is, again, we're using a new lineup. We're running a different system than we have all year. So it is nice to kind of come in and be able to practice that in a gym that we're going to play again and a more competitive team on Saturday. So it was really good. Ultimately, there's still ironing out things to do, but hopefully for Saturday now we'll feel like this is our home gym and we'll feel confident.
How about the run that Sydney White had? Was that Sydney White serving?
Yep.
In the second game, it was 2-1 when she picked up the ball down there, and I think it was 14-2 when she was done.
I think she had like 5 or 6 straight aces. She was just painting corners. The balls were falling off the table. So she is one of our best servers. Obviously, it helps, she's 6 feet tall and has a huge reach. But she has just had an unbelievable season. She was first team all-league this year. She's going to be up for an all-regional, all-state position. Her transition from a right side supporting role last year to a senior leadership this year, she has been wonderful. She's, just behind Mar at like 3.5 kills a set right now. She has taken on such a big load and handled it so beautifully this year.
What do you want to? Obviously, you guys want to win the districts.
Always.
What's the key? What's going to be the key for you guys? Because everybody you face, you beat so far, right?
Yeah, I think it's just the consistency. It's staying focused. I don't care who it is. It's hard to beat a team 3 times, right? So this will be our 3rd time playing Skyline. They have a little bit newer coaching staff, so it always refreshes a team and gets them excited. And I know there's a really good competitive spirit between us and Skyline, that they always play us really hard. And so I know that we're going to get their best Saturday. It won't be easy. So they've had a really couple good matches against us and worked really hard. So we got to expect that they're going to come out gunning for us, and we got to be ready.
I don't know if anybody had you guys up in the top 5 or anything like that early in the year.
Nope.
But how do you feel about where this team is right now and what it can do?
I think we're selfishly biased, right? I think we're definitely underrated, but I think that's kind of where the girls want to be. I think we struggle a little bit with having that higher seed and having that pressure on us. So I think we're right where we need to be to make a really nice run, and we're a little overrated. We're going to be looked down upon, but that's okay.
Awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank
See you Saturday.
See you Saturday.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.